by Nicole Winfield and Lisa Marie Panerome, AP, with confirmed coronavirus cases in the US hitting 5 million Sunday, by far the highest of any country. The failure of the most powerful nation in the world to contain the scourge has been met with astonishment and alarm in Europe. Perhaps nowhere outside the EU is America's bungled virus response viewed with more consternation than in Italy, which was ground zero of Europe's epidemic. Italians were unprepared when the outbreak exploded in February, and the country still has one of the world's highest official death tolls at over 35,000. But after a strict nationwide, 10-week lockdown, vigilant tracing of new clusters and general acceptance of mask mandates and social distancing, Italy has become a model of virus containment. Don't they care about their health? A mask-clad Patrizia Antonini asked about people in the United States as she walked with friends along the banks of Lake Bracciano, north of Rome. They need to take our precautions. Ellipsis. They need a real lockdown. Much of the incredulity in Europe stems from the fact that America had the benefit of time, European experience and medical know-how to treat the virus that the continent itself didn't have when the first COVID-19 patients started filling intensive care units. More than 4 months into a sustained outbreak, the EU reached the 5 million mark, according to the running count kept by Johns Hopkins University. Health officials believe the actual number is perhaps 10 times higher, or closer to 50 million, given testing limitations and the fact that as many as 40% of all those who are infected have no symptoms. We Italians always saw America as a model, said Massimo Franco, a columnist with Daily Corriere della Sera. But with this virus we've discovered a country that is very fragile, with bad infrastructure and a public health system that is non-existent. With America's world's highest death toll of more than 160,000, its politicized resistance to masks and its rising caseload, European nations have barred American tourists and visitors from other countries with growing cases from freely traveling to the bloc. France and Germany are now imposing tests on arrival for travelers from at-risk countries, the EU included. I am very well aware that this impinges on individual freedoms, but I believe that this is a justifiable intervention, German Health Minister Jens Spahn said last week. Mistakes were made in Europe, too, from delayed lockdowns to insufficient protections for nursing home elderly and critical shortages of tests and protective equipment for medical personnel. Hard-hit Spain, France, Britain and Germany have seen infection rebounds with new cases topping 1,000 a day, and Italy's cases went over 500 on Friday. Some scientists say Britain's beloved pubs might have to close again if schools are to reopen in September. Europe as a whole has seen over 207,000 confirmed virus deaths, by Johns Hopkins count.